Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you all are fine today. Today we'll complete our lesson on the subject verb agreement. First, you have to log in using the uploadstudent.com. So yeah, this class is for the high school advanced writing, but we will take the chapter from the grade 9. So we did like the first two lessons on the subject verb agreement the last time. And today we will finish up the last one, which is identify and correct verb agreements with compound subjects. So you log in using the aplusstudent.com, click on your name, move on to grade 9, and then you select subject verb agreement. Okay, so the subject and the verb in a sentence or clause must agree. So there's definitely an agreement between the subject and the verbs in a sentence. So they must have agreements because a compound subject is made up of two subjects joined by the conjunction and or and then no. So these three conjunction. So for example, we have Mark and his sister. Then this week or next, neither Josh nor Owen. Okay, so when a compound subject is joined by and, you need to use a plural verb. So this is where we have the agreement. Okay, that's why it says that the subject and the verb must have an agreement. So when we say when a compound subject is joined by an, you need to use a plural verb. So automatically, when you see compound subject joined with and, that means it is plural. Plural verbs usually do not end with s, es, or is. So the plural verbs do not end with any of this. Just like we have. Alright, so this just like we have where do Mark and his sister work. So you see that the plural subjects needs to have a plural verb which do not end with e, es, or ies. It doesn't end with any of this. However, when each, every, or many a precedes a compound subject joined by an, use a singular verb. So when each, every, or many precedes a compound subject, then you would have to use singular verb. So singular verbs usually end with s. So like each painting and sculpture has a description next to it. So when you have each, every, many, so you have to use a singular verb. Alright, so when a compound subject is joined by or no, you have to use the verb that agrees with the subject that is closest to the verb. So if the subject closest to the verb is singular, then you use a singular verb. This week or next is best for me. So or nor, you have to make sure that you use the verb closest to the subject that agrees. If the subject closest to the verb is plural, you use plural. Just like neither Josh nor my friends expect the movie to be successful. So friends, because this subject closer to the verb is plural, you need to have a plural verb. Some expressions like accompanied by, as well as, plus, together with, and in addition to means something similar to and but do not form a compound subject. So Owen plus several of his friends plays basketball on Mondays. Okay, so let's go have some examples here. Alright, to find the error with the subject verb agreement here, select the incorrect verb and type it correctly. So the soft exosuit and the rework robotic suits designs to enhance the wearer's strength and endurance. Dash developed in part to assist people with mobility challenges. So, alright, so you'd have to choose the right verb that agrees with the subject. Alright, so we have the United States and Brazil dash home to large number of cat species, nocturnal insects related to grasshoppers and crickets. So, and so it uses what and, so we need to have a plural verb. So are. Okay. Then we have neither the scrubbing brush nor sponges dash a good job of removing stains in the bathroom sink. So sponges. So this sponge has s, so it means it's plural. You would have what? A plural verb. Okay, we'll move on to the test. Alright, so you have to find the error with the subject verb agreement and select the incorrect verb and type it correctly. So tea and coffee dash a part in daily routines and rituals in countries around the world. What do you think is the right verb to be here? So tea and coffee, because of the and means that it's plural, so you would have a plural verb, which is play. Okay. Alright, neither brevity nor focus dash characteristics of Yin's rather unconventional conversation style. So, what do you think is the right one here? So, okay. Alright, the star ruby grapefruit at the rear red grapefruit dash created through intentional exposure to radiation, which induced the mutation responsible for their red color. So, and this has and, so what do you think is the right one here? Was or were? So if you say was, it's actually wrong because it talks about plural, right? So you need to have were created. Okay, so you have to take note of this. This and here shows that it is plural. Okay, neither the television nor loud music dash Mr. Burnett when he's sleeping. So what do you think is the right one here? So wakes because loud music is singular, so you have a singular verb. Okay. Alright, so the Pleistocene age and the Holocene age dash the Quaternary period of Earth's geologic history. The Quaternary period began 2.588 million years ago and continues through the present day. So, what do you think is the right one here? We have and over here. So we have so consist, okay? All right. So either Pemaquid Point's lighthouse or Owl's Head lighthouse dash my favorite of Maine's lighthouses. So what do you think is the right verb over here? Are or is? So is my favorite because closest to the verb is singular. So neither toxic air pollutants nor loud engine noise dash a problem for food cart operators who use curbside charging station instead of gasoline powered generators. What do you think is the right one? Are or is? Which is the right one? So is a problem. Okay. Alright, so pollution and disease dash to blame for the decimation of the Chesapeake Bay oyster population in the 1990s. So was or where? What do you think? Okay, where to blame? Okay, so because pollution and disease, so it's plural. Either baby kale or spinach dash a nice addition to Tuscan white bean soup. Make or mix? What do you think? So mix. Okay, because spinach is single. Okay. Benjamin Franklin and Richard Swardas dash the same person. Franklin used the latter name as Alright, so Franklin used the latter name as pseudonym when he wrote his popular Poor Richard's Almanac. So, which one? And, okay, what do you think? So, if you put words, it is wrong here, okay? So, it's supposed to be where, alright? So, you have to take note of that. So, remember that there's and once it's and means that it is automatically what? Plural. Okay. So the soft exosuit and the rework robotic suits designed to enhance the wearer's strength and endurance, Dash developed in part to assist people with mobility challenge. What do you think is the right one here? Okay, so we're all right. So Hawaii's killer volcano and Iceland Barobonga volcano dash still actively erupting today. What do you think? Okay. As erupting. Okay. Fortunately, neither the Arlington River nor Springtown Lake dash connected to the toxic cleanup site by surface or underground waterways. So, what do you think is this? So, is connected because Springtown Lake is just like what? One. So San Francisco and Chicago Dash enacted initiative that encourage citizens to clean up or cultivate gardens in their vacant lots. So what do you think is the right one? Has or have? Okay. Have. Okay. Peanut butter and microwavable popcorn, often dash partially hydrogenated oil, a main source of trans fat. So, what do you think is this one? So, contains. Okay. So, depending on the critic's point of view, either Illinois or Wisconsin dash the best building designed by architect Frank Lloyd Wright. So, what do you think is this? Have or has? What do you think? Okay, so has the best. Okay, so I think either Miles Davis or Joel Coltrane dash my favorite jazz musician. Clara said, I can't make up my mind which one I'd rather listen to, so I guess it is a tie. So, which is the right one here? Is or are? What do you think? Is my favorite jazz musician. Okay, so neither Alaska nor Florida dash a state income tax. However, residents in those states must still pay federal income tax. So, what do you think? Has or have? Okay, so has a state income tax. All right, so we have neither the scrubbing brush nor sponges dash a good job of removing stain in the bathroom sink. What do you think? Okay, so that's it for our lesson under the subject verb agreement. So we still have more questions left for you to answer. You can, of course, answer those questions and you can complete the final test. Okay, but before we finish, you can let me know if you have any questions. Do you have any question or not? All right, so if you have no questions, we'll end here for today. If you're still doing this test and you need more help, you can click on this chat button here. There are tutors available to help you. All right, I hope that you all have a good night. Bye, everyone.